Well, the last few months, the stock market has taken investors on a roller coaster ride with both huge gains and massive fall-offs. The volatility has more investors looking into cryptocurrencies to grow their accounts or insulate against losses. News4Jack's consumer reporter Lauren Verno spoke with an expert on crypto to find out how people can invest in crypto.
Now, over the last week, there's been another big surge in Bitcoin's value. And overall, the entire cryptocurrency market surged 6%. That jump comes as a new survey reveals more than 3 out of 4 investment apps users have some type of crypto in their portfolio. So joining me now to take a deeper dive into this exploding new market, Brooks Wallace, the head of communications for blockchain.com. Good morning. Thank you so much for joining us.
Good morning, Laura.
So every single person has heard of the word cryptocurrency at this point, but many people have no idea what it really is, and it can be a little intimidating. How would you explain it to people?
Yes. So crypto at its most basic level is a form of digital money. And there's a few things that make it really different than things like the US dollar, for example. So it is not controlled by a central authority like the Federal Reserve, for example, which makes it extremely peer-to-peer and it puts power to the people. It is also built on something called a blockchain, which is a ledger technology that is immutable, which means it cannot be tampered with, so your crypto is safe.
And your company, again, blockchain.com, is one of the ways to buy and sell this this currency. And it really, I think when I explain it to people, it's just a really safe way to send money. And I think that should be kind of comforting to people.
Absolutely. Yes. Blockchain.com is one of the oldest and the most widely used platforms for transacting in crypto for consumers and also for institutions. And actually, we have 82 million wallets around the world in more than 200 countries today, which is really a testament to how much crypto is being used by the mainstream today.
And, you know, I actually think the U.S. might be a little bit late to the game because crypto across the world is so globally used. I mean, do you really think it's going to be the future here in the U.S.?
Absolutely. We at blockchain.com absolutely believe that crypto is the future of finance. 2021 was a year that crypto really arrived on the world stage in a mainstream way. And we really believe that the internet is going to be the world's largest economy by 2030, and crypto is the platform that will support it.
And, you know, you can actually really use it for your retirement a little bit. I don't know if you can hit on that for me.
There's many ways to invest in crypto. I mean, the easiest way to get started is by opening a crypto wallet, and you can do that right on blockchain.com. People are using it in the form of ETF investments as well. Last year was the very first ETF by ProShares, which was a big milestone in the industry. But crypto can be used by everyday investors who want to save for retirement as well. One of the most beneficial strategies that we've seen is called dollar cost averaging. And this is where anybody like you and I just buys a little bit of crypto over a long period of time and then holds it. For example, the return on investment can be high, right? 600% increase is in the price of Bitcoin over the last 2 years alone.
And that just goes to show you sometimes it seems like a scary market, but the payoff is so huge. You know, again, it seems like a very intimidating market for a lot of people at home. What do you wish people knew about this new finance realm?
Yeah, absolutely. So I think what I wish people knew about crypto is that it's easy. You know, if you can use an app like Uber or Facebook, then you have the skills you need to buy crypto. You head right to blockchain.com or another provider, you open a wallet, just like a Venmo account or a bank account, and you can start buying and trading cryptocurrency. That right off the bat, you're a crypto investor. I also wish that people knew that crypto was safe. There has been some nefarious actors using crypto for illegal purposes. However, that is the minority. And also crypto is open source, meaning you can see every transaction on the blockchain. So it makes it a pretty bad place to commit a crime.
That's the best way to put it. It's a really safe realm. And again, we see it being used so much in Miami already. So it's just going to expand. Brooks Wallace with blockchain.com. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.